Hi, I'm Steve Day. I'm the President-elect of the association, and I want to take a minute to talk to you about innovation. One of the innovators who really fascinates me is Tony Hsieh, the CEO of Zappos. Tony went from selling pizzas in his dorm room and an online shoe store to one of the largest online retailers in the world. He did this through a focus on core values for his company and also a fixation and a dedication to customer service. When he talks about core values, Tony makes it very clear that he is not talking about his core values. He's talking about the values that were developed by he and his team to be able to best focus his company on this dedication to the needs of the customers and providing that exceptional level of service. What a key factor as far as driving this initiative. And in doing so, he developed 10 core values for his company, which really define who they are as an organization. Such things as being humble, providing wow through service, and being a little bit crazy. But in focusing on that, Tony is also fixated on customer service. You see that on the Zappos logo, which says powered by service. He understands the key to providing exceptional service to his customers, but makes that a key part of what they provide to the customers through their organization. He understands that core values is key to his culture. Culture defines the brand, brand decides the success of the company. So how important is culture and core values to their organizations? Probably one of the best ways of displaying that is through their hiring and the retention process with their employees. It's interesting that Zappos, through their organization, when they interview an employee, they interview for two skills. One is for the skill for the position in which they're hiring, but just as importantly, they interview for the employee's ability to work within the environment of these 10 core values. And they don't do it lightly. They, for most employees, will screen them on most, if not all, of the 10 core values to see if they will be a fit and if they buy into this focus of Zappos. And then once they become employees, it is so important to continue to maintain this culture that Zappos will offer to pay an employee to leave should the employee decide after working there for a period of time that this just isn't their environment. Think how important that can be within an organization to have that consistent level of culture driving exceptional customer service. So when you think about our industry and our association, the same philosophy can apply. So let me ask a couple of questions. First, ask your organization, do you allow your values to establish your culture and to also to establish your actions? Tony Hsieh has stated that he is a company that would best be described as being a customer service company that just happens to sell shoes. If somebody were to look at your organization, would they say the same thing? Are you truly a customer service company that just happens to search titles or does closings? And when you look at your organization, do you take your values and do you make sure to express them to all of your employees and make that a key part of your organization? I think going forward within our industry, this is going to become very important. We've got a lot of challenges in our industry. Between regulations and technology, has changed the face of our industry. But probably more importantly, we have a consumer, our customer, who is better informed and wants to have better choices in front of them. They're looking for transparency relative to our industry, and it's our job to provide that level of transparency and to provide that level of customer service that they're not only going to want, but they're going to demand. So if you're thinking about how do I accomplish this? Am I able to gain the knowledge that I need to deal with these challenges? Well, the answer is joining us in Miami at ALTA One. So at ALTA One, you'll be able to connect with your industry peers and experts. Most importantly, to be inspired as to how to deal with these challenges and meet the needs of the consumer today, tomorrow, and in the future. So if you want to learn more about Tony Hsieh, you can certainly Google him or go onto Facebook. But if you want to learn more about how core values and your culture in your organization can best lead to success and be inspired as to how to meet the needs of the consumer going forward, please join me in Miami at ALTA One. Hope to see you there.